In the process of our media project, my group and I used a variety of media technologies, including the site Weebly, which we used to record our planning, research, and blog. We also used professional software Final Cut Pro to make our teaser trailer, and extras such as YouTube, Google Images, and SurveyMonkey were also used in addition.
Weebly was an easy-to-use online website which allowed me and my group to put up our research about different films and their elements of genre. We were able to constantly update and make changes to what was on our site, which allowed us to develop and finalize our ideas. I found Weebly's simplistic design easy to use due to its drop-down selection and accessibility, which made it easier to add things to our site such as YouTube videos, Google Images, text, and primary images. YouTube.com allowed us to look at a variety of teaser trailers for our research, which gave us inspiration for our film. Real media texts such as The Roommate, No Country for Old Men, The Purge, and previous student work were all a help in creating our film. Other sites such as Wikipedia, IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes were also contributors in finding out key analytical information about the real media text. We were also able to put up our own survey and results onto the site, which we created on SurveyMonkey. We used the survey to get key information about what our target audience thought of the film ideas and what they would want to see in the trailer. We were then able to use the information given to develop our trailer and add to it. SurveyMonkey was a very easy website to use again. The simplistic construction on the website made it easy for us to create a survey and get results back quickly. In the development of our teaser trailer, we used a Canon 600 DSLR camera, which can shoot videos at 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second, which made the quality of our film better. A strong and supportive tripod with a leveling base made our shots still and level to the ground, which was an advantage. An iPhone 6 was used for our shots in Dubai with a Steadicam, as it wasn't necessary to use a tripod in this matter. These technologies allowed us to capture the on-screen quality that we wanted and needed to impress and engage our target audience.
We used the fade to black transition throughout the teaser trailer with inspiration from The Martian, as it made the film flow compared to different transitions that provide a harder and rough look.
Our main source of technology relied on Final Cut Pro, which was a useful application to create our trailer. Everyone in the group had an insight to how Final Cut worked, which was a bonus when starting out, so we each had an equal amount of time editing. The first thing we did was imported all our clips onto our Final Cut Pro project and scanned through them to select the best clips. We then used the color enhancements, stabilizers, and speed duration tool to make our clips look more enhanced and interesting. A blue tint was applied to our landscape shots in Dubai to enhance the atmosphere and make the scenery look better. To create the poster, Photoshop was used again. We took our shots of the three main characters and added them to a standard A3 canvas. Block squares were used to distort the faces, and the Enigma item was added alongside the building block, downloaded off the internet, and the actors' names at the top. Creating our poster was quite simple as we knew exactly what we was doing once we had our images. However, we struggled out to figure out what color scheme we should stick to and where we should place our hooded character, the Enigma. The magazine was one of our second ancillary pieces which we made on Photoshop. Our main inspiration was this special edition magazine from Empire. We used Ishan as our model as we wanted him to take center stage on this piece, and we came back with these images. We decided to pick this one as we liked the neutral pose and mature look that he had. We thought of the name Visual Magazine and we added this to our page, erasing out parts of the letters, similar style to the Empire magazine we focused on. We downloaded many fonts for the magazine using font1001.com and played around the letter spacing and width to suit our magazine. Added the Enigma ident and changed the color to gold. We then added a motion blur to make it look more appealing, and all the other necessary text around the page was also added. We as a group felt as if we were successful and we was able to create a good magazine and use Photoshop appropriately.